The Warrens are back in Conjuring Last Rites. Was it their worst case? I don't know, but it was the last case that they had, and it looked more like the problem was health issues more than just them dealing with the most traumatic, the most haunted situation that they dealt with. So I think the Conjuring stories are based mostly on actual events, and this one definitely, it was a famous situation that was happening in Pennsylvania, this haunted house, and it lasted for 10 years. This movie is actually a little bit over 2 hours, and I was wondering if they were going to fill it with a lot of good stuff, and they did. I would say that the movie was full of story, that it had a lot of things going on. It would show the haunted family, it would show what the Warrens were going through, and it was interesting how they combined the family situation with the Warrens with the family situation of the haunted house. There's one thing about the Conjuring movies, though, that they're not necessarily really scary. I mean, they're scary for some people, I will admit, but the way that they present, like the ghosts and things like that, is still all like floating stuff and people in makeup. To me, between the Conjuring universe and the Insidious universe, the actors that are dressed up as the demons and so forth, they always seem like something that you would find in a haunted house attraction. All in all, I really like the movie. I would compare it to the first one pretty much. They could have had a little bit more, they could have added a little bit more punch at the end, but, you know, in this Conjuring universe, not that many people die. A few more deaths would have probably elevated the horror of the whole thing. Anyway, the film gets a fresh cut to me. Question on everybody's mind, was this the scariest movie of the year? This had its jump scares and everything, and that was fine, but I still think Bring Her Back was the most disturbing, even though Bring Her Back you can't really call scary, but I would say it was the stronger horror movie of this year. Weapons, sinners, all that, not that scary. Anyway, I'm Geek Soul Brother. Leave some comments and follow me for more reviews. I'll talk to you guys later.